into the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey! Oh my jeez and
I was clearing my throat. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
I apologize.
Yes, this the Mysteries of Laura after show. I'm just distraught. This is season 2, episode 15. It's the part 1 of the 2-part finale.
Damn.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Damn.
Which camera are we looking at? I'm James Lott Jr., one of your hosts.
Camera where your face is?
Yeah, my face is. Hi, it's me. And we're a little loopy at the moment, but we're happy to be here, of course, with you guys. It's almost the end of our season.
My God.
Makes me sad, of course. I'm not alone, of course. I'm alone. And I'm sober. I am with 2 people that make me laugh and smile every Wednesday, and we're actually back together again for the first time in like weeks.
We back.
And Ultimate Juice themselves.
Out of space.
Go ahead, Alexis.
No.
You up.
Oh, my
BB-8.
first. I'm sorry. Yes, BB-8. Hi guys. You can find me all over social media at Torres890, and this is
Cameron Lewis at the Only Cam Chef, Twitter and Instagram.
That's right. You can find me at Black Hope LA, and it's BLAK Hope LA. I'm black. I'm black by popular demand.
Yeah.
Yes, and James Lott Jr.
that.
everywhere else. Use the hashtag ABTVMOL.
MOL.
Mall.
Mall.
And talk to us as you always do. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat room, of course. I see
Hi,
D-Style
chat room.
and Jessica and
Oh,
Sue.
D-Style's in there.
Yes, he's in there again.
Oh,
He's
is
back.
Diane? Is Diane in this week?
I haven't seen Diane, but I see
She'll be
Jessica.
there.
She'll be there.
Hi, Jessica.
And Sue Moreno.
Susan.
Hello,
There's
iTunes
a-
listeners.
Oh, that was good.
Susan.
Wow, I'm scared red. So we got to talk.
I didn't know I could do that.
I didn't know you could do it either. I'm like, wow.
I just scared myself.
I think it's my deep voice influence.
I think it is.
It's touched to osmosis. She's all stunned. Yes, but we're back, and this episode is crazy.
Crazy.
I just did it. No,
You did it. I like
I can't
this.
do that. I'm
Do
a
it. Try
girl.
it. Try it.
Try it.
I don't have. I
Try it.
can't.
Here we
No.
go. Try it.
Try it. Do it.
You got this.
Do it.
I can't.
Okay.
I almost like that better.
I know. It's like, okay, that's kind of
I like
good.
the way you snuck up on it there.
So this is the mystery of the unknown caller, and the ending. I see you guys talking already. You guys are like you thought it was kind of predictable or whatever. I don't know. I just thought the ending was shocking. So we're gonna start from the beginning, of course, when we get there.
Guys, this was the first time where I was completely wrong about everything.
I know. Where's that meter maid? I thought the meter maid was involved somehow.
The universe is off balance then, because that is not right.
Except for the ending, I did call that though. But everything else I didn't get.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, it has. Yeah, it has
Last
to.
week too, she called something. We mentioned you last week. She's like, "Can't be so pissed right now."
I am.
You know, I am. You know, just last week and this week, you're just like
Just all of it.
collectively pissed.
I thought even at the beginning of the show, Laura gets a phone call. She has a message. I was like, yeah, student loan something. I was even wrong about that.
Student loans. Student
It
loans.
was Sally Mae. You know me. Help me. No, I'm not helping you. You already have all my money.
Oh yeah. So, but this episode was really funny. It was a
I really liked it.
funny, quick-witted episode, and I keep calling her Santini just because from the very
I
beginning.
Call her
continue
Santini.
to call her Santini
Santini.
as long as I freaking want.
Oh, Diane's in. Hi, Diane.
Yeah.
Knew you were coming.
Hashtag Diane's in. Sorry.
Diane's in.
Back to you.
Diane's in.
Oh, I can't do that.
That's how you do it.
That is how you do
I
it.
told you I'm a girl. I can't do that.
Oh, well, that's why I was more directed at Cameron
I
and
don't
his
have male parts. To do
non-maleness
Yeah.
in his voice.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. I get it.
Yeah. No, you don't get it, obviously.
No, I mean,
I have it. Anyway, so that's the mystery unknown caller, but actually we find out who the caller is because his name is Ian Gondry. Gondry, that's his name is. And
What kind of name is that?
I know. Well,
Ian Gondry.
I know. I knew the Ian.
Gendry?
Part. I didn't know his last.
Gendry, Gondry, it's something different. I'm thinking of the famous video director Michelle Gondry, which does great videos. Look at Kylie
that's-
Minogue's
yeah,
Coming to
yeah.
the World and Around the World by Daft Punk. Those videos are just like bomb.
Oh
yeah.
she does,
Anyway,
yeah.
but Michelle Gondry does great videos. But I think his name was Ian Gondry.
Yeah.
You guys can tell me if that's.
I think that was it. It was definitely Ian.
Ian was
Yeah.
doing
Ian
some.
G.
Ian was doing some
Yes.
illegal stuff.
And he was like, "You probably don't remember me." He's calling Laura. They're gonna kill us, and then he gets shot.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna. I have a tiff. This phone
Hashtag
call.
vent.
This phone call. You can hear absolutely. I don't know what phone he was
I
using.
know, okay, what service?
What kind of carrier or service he was using, but I'm sorry. You heard everything.
Everything. And what kind of software do they use?
I don't know. The operating
I like the
system is
software. I
on
like the
point.
software though. When it gets to separate the sound,
That does not exist.
it doesn't.
Doesn't Pro Tools
Yeah,
do
is it in
that?
Pro Tools?
No, you can add sounds, but separating them it's very
There has
hard.
to be
Very
something.
hard.
There has to be a program, but I can't think of anything. But the
Yeah.
fact that it was crisp and clear, you can
I
hear
know.
that bell, you can hear
amazing.
The ferry boat, you can
Yeah,
hear
you
the
hear
train go
everything.
by.
I'm gonna get
And I love it
this
because when they were sitting
carrier.
there separating the sounds, I'm like, you don't even need to do that. I heard every single
Yeah,
sound
right.
Yeah.
Right.
separately.
But somehow, because Laura's smart, smarter than the
I know
average person.
exactly where
it
this is.
What the hell? Like, I wish I had that skill.
Yes. Because you're mentioning, okay, folks, my New York lesson for today.
Oh, yay!
New York is not that huge. Manhattan's not
Nice.
huge, but it's dense.
Nice.
And they were talking about Brooklyn also, which is the biggest borough of all the 5 boroughs in New York City, the cities. And to narrow it down, because they mentioned both rivers, East and Hudson. They mentioned the bridges, Manhattan and Brooklyn. I mean, it's a lot. She narrowed it all down. Like, how do you narrow that down to an abandoned place that has good calzones? And a place where there are a lot of Italians.
What about her and her food, man?
Yes,
She
about her
remembers
food.
Everything.
She knew all about it.
She knows when she's
Yeah.
at the calzone, she hears the bells and the whistles.
Literally, she
Yeah.
heard bells and whistles.
I wish I had that skill. You're talking to somebody on the phone. Hey, are you at 17th and Grand? Because I think I hear Meredith from the Taco Bell drive-in.
Well, see, for me, it'd be like, are you in Whittier? I think I hear you over at the Whittier High School. I mean, it's like how big everything is. Like,
Yeah,
it just
you're
kind of,
right, yeah.
It's kind of like you pick up. She finds it, of course. Dead man's there, shot up
Shut up.
Shut up there.
Some pieces.
But meanwhile, I was like, why was that meter person out that late?
Thank you.
Still giving
Honestly,
tickets.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, I was like,
And how cold is it? Because she looks like she was dressed ready for
know.
Antarctica. Debra Messing comes in the building wearing like
Just
a
a
trench coat. And this lady, like, Laura says something to her and she's like, what? And has to take the things off because it's so dense.
Yes, it was kind of weird. I was like, you're up kind of late, kind of doing that.
Yeah, it was 3 a.m., right?
Maybe.
What tickets are you giving at 3 a.m.?
Whoa. Well, wait a minute.
What a minute?
I know at least in San Francisco, I don't know about New York, but I know in San Francisco that there are certain parts of like right by the water that you can't be there past a certain time, so meter maids will come by there.
Oh, okay.
and
God,
give
I
you
would
tickets.
hate
I'm trying to remember.
getting
I
tickets
lived
at 3 a.m.
in San
Like, right
Francisco
by
all those years, and I never thought about
ATT,
it.
you know where
ATT Park?
Yeah, you know where that is. There's like this weird bridge that goes into the
Yep.
the freeway. Yeah, like right around there, they can't have cars, too
Oh,
many
wow.
cars there, so they start ticketing people.
I lived there 16 years and never really realized that.
Yeah, because I know
right.
my ex-boyfriend used to get tickets there all the time.
All
Because
the
he his
time?
car there. Yep.
That's so
And
funny.
it would
Yeah.
be 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. Tickets,
Oh,
every single
okay.
time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
weird. I don't get it, but
The
I
more
think
you
that-
know from Alexis Torres.
I know.
I think it's because the fact that she was like, oh crap, I need to meet my quota.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a quota?
You're okay. Ticket you.
D-Style says she got her coat from Burlington.
That's right, D-Style.
Yeah.
She got that, and that's where you can get all your wintertime needs. Hashtag Burlington Coat Factory. Check out their spring clearance event.
I'm actually about to go over there and go find me some socks.
They have my socks, my size. I always say that every time. Size 15 to 17.
Every time.
Yeah.
You can wear them as a hat.
I could probably wear
My
them.
feet aren't, they ain't that big.
No, I'm just saying the socks at Burlington are. They stretch.
Okay, I think you made him angry.
Okay,
Continue,
so
King James.
let's move forward. She finds a piece of paper with the gum over in his pocket, and it's from a motel.
It's still. What did she say? What was the consistency? It was like
Oh,
still
yeah.
like
Chewed.
chewy
It was all
or-
chone.
Yeah.
It's like a word. It was like chone.
Dangerously close to something else.
Yes, exactly. Chewed.
AFTERBUZZ TV After Dark.
Yes, exactly. And so she knows the hotel, but to leave the scene of like this crime, they're in the wrong precinct anyway. They're in the 82nd precinct, so
Yeah.
they can't have no jurisdiction. She deputizes our said meter maid who's working at 4 in the morning.
Can you do that?
No,
Yeah,
there's a lot of things in this episode. I was like, can you do that? Like
Right.
the car scene? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get
But
there.
I think you can on some level, I think, right? I don't know.
I think in New York it's just understood that cops can probably
Yeah.
do anything that they
I
want.
Yes.
don't know.
I don't know. We'll continue.
Yeah, so Laura goes to the hotel. Oh, excuse me, the motel. It's not a hotel.
Yeah.
The motel.
There's a big difference.
Yeah, there's a big
You could
difference.
see cockroaches happening in that motel, like straight.
And there's just condoms all over the
Well,
place.
yeah, it's just like if they ran a black light through that, it would just look like a Da Vinci painting. It would be terrible.
It looked like Starry Night by Van Gogh. In the bathroom and on the mattress.
Excuse me, that's Van Gogh.
Oh, thank you.
For us Dutch folks.
Van Gogh? Just to be proper. Yes, Van Gogh.
There you go.
By the way, get your Van Gogh Starry Night socks at Brothers and Co Factory. Yes,
He cut his ear off for
Shorts in
you.
there.
Okay, so they filed. Yes. So they found. So they found the guy who works there says that he was with the hot chick. They were loud, blah blah. So you can confer what that must mean.
Yeah.
But they find the photo booth photos. The giveaway. So it's like, and Laura's like, oh, I know who that is.
I love how you can clearly tell that Laura is disturbed in some way, and then Meredith's is just like, okay, we'll come back and ask you. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
Yeah, Meredith has a a good read on that.
I think
Yes, she
all
did.
of them have a good read
Yes.
on everybody in the precinct, and I think it's awesome.
But it's Laura's sister, her half sister.
I hate it because I can't remember this actress's name. People
I know,
in the
she looks
chat,
familiar.
please,
Yeah.
I thought she was JoJo, that singer.
Oh,
Right now, you and me.
I thought it was her, but I don't think it is. I think it's that other. I think it's some
I'm
girl
helping sell drugs. Sorry.
Yes.
What?
JoJo. I thought it was her too, but I don't think it was
No,
her.
it's that other girl. I can't remember her name. She's on the Disney Channel a few times. What?
I'm just laughing that we just like JoJo.
You both saw some
my
JoJo.
Lord.
It's great.
Do we know that she had a sister?
No.
It's never happened
Right?
before.
Okay, I
That's
just want to
why
make sure I didn't miss
people
something.
on the show kept saying, "Why you chose yes?" Max said it. And
Right,
they said, like,
okay.
"Right,
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody knows that we're like, okay.
Except for like
obviously-
Jake knew, of course.
Well,
but-
yeah, because
Yeah.
they're married.
And it's her half sister named Lucy Diamond.
She made that very.
Lucy
redhead.
Diamond. I like
Lucy
I
Diamond.
like
Lucy
Lucy
Diamond.
Diamond.
Lucy in the
Cute.
sky with diamonds. Lucy Diamond.
Ah.
Sky with diamonds. Thank you.
We're just a singing episode tonight.
Thank you.
I like it.
I love it.
We'll be here all week.
Oh, yeah.
And
Tip your waitresses.
what? Yeah.
Tip your
Well, actually,
waitresses.
you're supposed to actually tip the fish and try the waitress. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
We'll be right
I
back.
want that forever.
Yeah, what's
I
on
love
our shirt?
that.
Out of my body. What?
I've been around a while. I have a few sayings. So we meet Tate Donovan's on the show, and who those who may not remember, I think he was Jennifer Aniston's ex years ago. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
And so he plays Detective Harris, and he's like a total meanie.
He's a
I
dick.
mean, he has the face of being a meanie.
He does.
He does. He's just like, why are you in my district? And I'm like, okay, someone's upset.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 second. Her name is Debbie Ryan.
It's
Debbie Ryan! Dun, dun,
Okay, that was
dun.
my second. That was my
Oh,
second.
really?
She
Okay.
was in
She's in a lot of things.
like the one where she's taking care of the kids. What was
Jessie.
that called? Jessie.
Yeah.
That's her. That's who
That's
she
her.
is.
That's
She's
right.
like I said, she's in a lot of Disney
I
stuff.
only know Jessie because of my granddaughter. That's
I
why
think
like
she's
that's the
also
name
in
of it.
Halloween Town, but I think it's
Maybe.
a different girl. There's 3 girls that look exactly the same,
Yeah.
kind of like Katy
Yeah,
Perry
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the 3.
Debbie Ryan, thank you guys. That's so funny. They said we're cracking them
I
up right
love
now.
our chatters.
Yeah,
This
look
is
at the
cracking
yes.
up.
Thank you,
Okay,
Debbie
so
Ryan.
meanwhile, while we're watching the
Cutest cheeks
show,
in the world.
because we're watching it East Coast time, all of a sudden we're like watching it, and just warning, because I almost forget we're watching East Coast time,
until
and
the
it's like
warning comes
it
up.
says tornado. I'm like, oh, never mind.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I was like, there's a tornado coming. I thought it was New Jersey.
Guys, I was sitting there eating this giant burrito, and I was like, no, tornado.
I got nervous for a second. I was like, oh my god, a tornado's coming. But I thought it was New Jersey. Who
I was
cares?
for real. Like I hope our East Coast listeners are
that's New
okay.
Jersey.
By the way. Oh well.
I said the same thing.
I'm from New York. New York
right.
folks. We don't, we're
You
separate.
right.
My
We're
dad's from
separate.
Boston, so he's always just like,
Bastin.
Boston.
They dropped their A's.
What?
They packed the car.
Pack that
Okay,
cat.
In the
so
backyard.
so he got a little too like, this is my
friend
area.
Kai.
Get out.
Yeah.
Santiana gets upset. Oh, that's her name.
Santini.
I said her name the right way. Gets upset at Laura and puts her on. I was up at 3 a.m. dealing with people getting her ass chewed out. She
Yeah.
said
And I was like,
I'd be pissed.
at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd be pissed.
But sure.
I wouldn't answer the phone
Oh. Okay.
and gave her desk duty.
Yeah.
And Laura's like, sure.
She was like, oh, boo. And I was
Oh.
like, yeah, okay, that's not going to last.
And Cynthia's like,
she left. I knew it too. I was just like, she's not going to be
No.
here.
All
But I
right.
love how Jake just sat down and he was just like,
So Max.
so Max.
I
what
don't
are you
think I'd
doing
mind a little desk duty every now and then.
here?" I know, but I guess as a detective, they just want to be in the field all the time.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Except for Max. Max likes being in his desk.
He likes
loves
his
desk.
desk.
And that's awesome.
You would have 2 desks if you could.
I would have 2 desks. It'd be great.
corner
I think
desk.
I actually have a corner desk at my office. I need to look that up. I'm distracted.
Okay, let's bring it back. No, but Jake explains that Lucy is Laura's half-sister. That is Laura without the moral center, he says. Meanwhile, Laura goes to Dad.
When he said that, I thought that he meant like, I don't know why, I pictured like an Amy Poehler character showing up. Somebody like super zany over the top, you know what I mean?
Zany.
And she was just like edgy.
Yeah, just like
Well,
Troublemaker.
I mean, Laura is kind of edgy, but she has her moral compass is just always on target on that one. So the fact that she doesn't even have one, that's just scary to me.
Yeah, that's true.
So Laura catches her dad, of course, you know, being her dad. You know, swindling people out of their money. I mean, not money, there's things. Pudding and stuff.
And some sort of milk,
Soft something soft. And they have a really funny exchange. I don't know, something flaccid. They had a very funny exchange. And Lucy was like, and he's like, Lucy's just visiting. I just keep on going. Lucy's just visiting. They'll never notice anything. Lucy's just visiting, and Laura deduces that. I can't. Laura, I say she can't. Laura deduces that something's wrong, Dad. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Oh my
Give me your
God.
That was
phone,
funny, too.
Dad.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, what is it? Oh, she went to, she did. Oh, I love that. Yes,
The line first is
the line
really
of
funny.
just like, if you're going to, you can use these things called incognito
Incognito, I love that.
windows to look at adult things. Who's gonna be looking through my phone? I'm
Right.
an adult.
I
I'm
ain't
like,
got nothing to hide.
Yes, exactly.
So good.
I know, I love it.
It's, you know,
And
okay,
he-
good for you. Just
They mentioned Ansuki twice now. They mentioned Ansuki last time too, I think.
did they?
who is
I
Ann?
feel like-
When are we going to meet Ansuki?
Yeah, I thought they mentioned her another time
Oh
before.
yeah, I think they did.
Did you guys tell me? Am I hearing things? Because I could be. But I think they did mention her name in some other
she'll come up in the
storyline.
finale.
Or something like that. Because and then this time they said she has a place in Philly, apartment in Philly, and of course, homegirl went on Craigslist to get a ride share to Philly.
That's a long way. Well, I mean,
Not really.
Not really.
Is
that's
Craigslist the best place?
I know,
for
like,
that?
I know.
I won't even buy a sofa off of Craigslist. Let alone
Won't
get
even
a
buy-
Oh no, Craigslist is okay. I mean, I hired my 3 co-hosts on GH Report every Sunday here at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I found them all on Craigslist.
Where are we?
That was for Cam. He likes a good plug.
I like a good
Good
plug.
plug.
Yes, I can see
I
that.
like. You know,
Yes.
Jeez, I think we should just make this show just Mysteries of Laura After Dark.
And I know.
like it.
I got mall dark.
Mall.
So
in a dark mall.
So Laura plays off.
Dark Mall.
Yeah.
Dark Mall. I know, Dark Mall. Laura plays off that she plays a voice and calls the guy. And it's like, well, usually on Craigslist, you don't, well, I think you put numbers on Craigslist.
Yeah, you
I guess
can.
you can. Okay.
Yeah.
I loved her voice, by the way.
Yeah, I was like,
She's like, "Hey, sweetie."
yeah,
I
it's
was
like,
like,
looking
she
for a
became
ride?
Southerner?
yeah, I was like, where'd that come from?
Well, at first I thought she was impersonating her sister.
Yeah, but
And
No,
then
she
she
was
started
just-
talking more, and I figured out she's right. But I was like, why does her sister have such a thick accent?
Maybe
Like,
she
where the
just
hell?
was.
not from New York. It's not a long ride. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's true. It's
Yeah,
not that
that's
far.
why, I'm
It's not that
sorry.
far.
You have to remember, I'm not from the East Coast,
Yeah.
so I forgot when I'm out there. I'm like, oh wow, the states are really close.
They're very close. They're all very close.
You can go 3 hours out, you're still in California.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Or in Pennsylvania, same thing.
Yeah.
Coming from the west part.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big Pennsylvania was.
It's a
until I was
huge.
in
Is it?
It's a huge
Well, yeah,
state.
because I drove from Delaware to Pittsburgh, and that took like 5 hours. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
But it was a totally different part of town. I was like, oh, I feel like I am actually in a different state.
I know my Pittsburgh, where my home is. Hi, Pittsburgh.
Hey, Pitt.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. I guess they're all invited.
Yay!
Okay,
Stay
yeah.
at my house.
When are we going?
Wait, let's go. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Next
Bye.
weekend, here we go.
This is good. So she gets in. She goes. I love the line. This episode was so funny. It had so
It's
many
so
funny
good.
lines. The writers really pulled out all stops. And she showed up to the guy. and He's like, "Over 18 is right."
I was like,
With Laura. He's like,
excuse you.
he's like, I'm down with the MILF.
I'm down with
She's like-
MILFs.
It was like,
I mean,
he was like,
she is definitely a MILF.
yeah, she, well,
straight up.
she's exactly my age. So yes, she is. Oh, she did
She's
think-
32?
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
didn't- Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, she's 32. So yeah, yes, she's 32.
32.
Well, she's my age. We're the same age. But then Laura sees, goes, oh, there's a girl right there. She's coming out of the bathroom, and there she is. I love that she slid down the escalator because she's like, no,
Oh,
you didn't.
so good.
And she
Oh,
slid
so good.
down.
I was not expecting her to do that. I thought she
Me
was just
either.
going to be pushing people out, and she was just like, no.
Nope. That was good. That was really
great.
good.
love that whole
And so then
application.
they start just having just smart ass remarks. That's all they go back and
It
forth.
was so good.
No, Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sorry guys, I just dropped
Oh god.
live television. I'm like, sorry, Ray, I just fell to the
I'm
ground.
gonna take the camera back to me here while he fixes it.
It's almost a she.
Oh my God.
I just fell.
Your chair's flaccid.
Completely.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, I'm back.
So yes,
I'm back.
let's Continue. Oh no.
Okay, I think
Not
I'm
gonna
there.
happen. Okay.
I think I'm
There's
good.
another
We're being attacked.
Oh, yeah, we're being attacked. It's chlorophyll 20. Okay, getting ready. Okay, so okay.
Anyhow, so they're having some remarks.
They go back and forth. It's kind of funny.
I think my brain's exploding.
It should be exploding. And then she tells her Ian's dead, and that's when she changes her demeanor. At least it's like, wait a minute.
I thought she was faking it at first, and I was like, "Oh no,
I
no,
kinda
those are
did
real."
too.
I thought she was putting on a front, but she like knew that he was dead and just didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
But no, again, I was wrong. Number one, right there.
Right.
Well, she was at least faking it a little bit because she later on, she dishes out a few more details, not to get ahead of us. But
Yeah, no.
she kind of
I mean, she was
assumed that it
lying
might
to-
happen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured, but I didn't think she was. I don't think she was thinking it was gonna happen so soon.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So soon.
That's
Right.
true.
That's true.
True that. And so she claims that they got into a regular fight, as men and women do in relationships. They got into a fight.
Yeah.
She's even said dumb. And she came back, and the room was trashed. Okay. So Laura's like,
That's it.
let me help you.
Yeah. Pinky promise.
Pinky, you swear they did it 3 times
So
this episode.
cute.
A little pinky.
Oh, pinky promise.
Pinky.
Pinky promise your chair will never. Here we go.
See,
you
guys,
Here we
when
go.
I
I'm not
thought
letting
about
go.
it,
Rest of the
my
show.
grandma actually taught me about pinky promises, and they're very sacred.
They're sacred. They're totally
Like,
sacred.
that's the thing. So, like, anytime I pinky promise anything,
Yeah.
I will always follow through. And if you break that, you're dead to me.
Yes.
Straight up.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. They're very serious.
Like, they mean a lot to me. I love how.
Look at they really
It's
are.
true.
Trying to think if I've broken a pinky promise to
No,
Alexis right
I've
now.
I've never pinky promised with you guys yet about anything.
We should start one.
We should.
Diane just wrote, hold on, I gotta take this bra off.
Dan.
You go, girl.
Dan.
Go about your bad self,
comfy.
Diane.
She is getting comfortable.
Let him
She is
breathe.
getting comfortable.
Let
She's
him
like,
breathe.
That's right.
Let's
That's it.
hang
You know
out.
how it is, girl. You tell them, girl, how it is.
Mine's already off.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I can't
mine's-
take mine off.
yeah,
I have
mine's-
work after.
I have to hold mine in together.
Gotta keep 'em perky.
Give them together. When you get a little older, and they kind of drop.
Oh my god.
Gotta hold them in.
Yeah,
So
Mysteries of Laura, right?
Yes,
Those are Mysteries of Laura.
those are my mysteries of Laura. All right, so that's right. Mysteries of Bonita.
Oh my god.
So there you go. Love you, Mom. And let's see. So okay, so Laura said, "Let me help you." Pinky
Yeah.
swear puts her in jail. I love it, but like this
But
there
I'm
jail.
glad.
That's how you
I
help
think
her.
that's smart.
Yes.
That leaving her in jail. I mean, maybe not for too long, but for safety reasons.
For safety
Yeah,
reasons.
I mean, there's a lot of situations in life where helping somebody means doing something they don't want you to do.
Yes.
And so I think that was right on.
No.
Yeah,
completely.
and so apparently the Max, of course, who's the master of all kinds of information, finds out, among other things, they have $3,500 in unpaid parking tickets.
I was like, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot, because I mean, some violations are expensive, but some are like $50 in there. I mean,
Yeah, like 50 at most, but 75?
yeah, I would think right.
a lot of
That's
friggin'
lot of
parking tickets.
It's
That, or
crazy.
either that or it was one large one that meter maid was out going, you know what,
I
these
need my quota.
these bastards keep parking here. Have it! 3,500.
Jeez.
Watch a crime scene. What?
Exactly.
What? What's happening?
It's cold.
Yes. So they had a van, and they basically deduced as probably towed because they had all those unpaid parking tickets.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of parking tickets.
So Billy and Meredith go to the van. What did we say? We decided they were Millie. I think we decided last week they were Millie.
Millie.
They were Millie. So Millie goes to the van. We were shipping Millie.
Not Meredith?
No,
they didn't like it.
I don't like that
They didn't
one.
like it.
I don't
They liked Millie.
I like Millie. Millie's cuter.
Millie's cute.
Millie's super cute.
And they find one of these little trap door thingies inside a compartment.
Car trap?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has pills, my favorite thing. I mean, pills were in
Wait a
it.
second.
Pills.
This is where I would.
I want-
Wreck-It Scratch.
I
Yes.
want a car with a car trap.
Me too.
what?
I
How about
didn't
you?
really know. I don't know.
You can just anything.
Toaster
Just-
strudels? I just think that it's a really cool, interesting.
toaster strudels.
Like you would crap yourself if somebody got in your car and that happened. And I wonder if that's actually
Maybe
a
just putting
popular
your
thing.
important documents maybe in there and stuff.
Social
so if
security
you're-
card.
Yeah.
I wonder how often though
Passport. birth
that
certificate.
actually is a thing in real life, or if
Yeah, I
that's
wonder.
something
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
criminals
Doubt that.
use.
Maybe for someone who just.
Yeah, I don't know.
has
I
stuff that
just,
they have to
I
keep in
just,
their car.
yeah, I just think that it's a great idea for something, or just like extra, like food or something extra you just want to have just in
Yeah,
case.
I
I
would
would
cheese
definitely
it's
put
in
my
there.
snacks in there.
Extra
apocalypse.
iPhone cable.
There you go.
I have so many cables, like charger cables for my
Oh,
phone.
Chipotle
I keep
burrito.
losing. Yes, burritos are always in there for me.
I want Panda Express. So,
I love Panda.
let me see what I. So they find it. So it's all. I'm totally hungry. So there's so many counterfeit drugs in there because they're not even really
So they
real.
pretty much they cut them with sugar.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
We've heard so many different times with different shows and things
Yes,
like that.
that's
I
very
just
true.
don't know if that's a real
Me
thing.
neither.
I think it is.
Because they did it in Sense8, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like I know they use sugar pills for placebos and things.
Yep.
So I'm thinking that's probably why it's the easiest thing that mimics.
It makes
If you
sense.
ever have an acetaminophen though that tastes like really good, you should start doubting it.
No, I have. Anyway, I won't tell you what's in my cabinets.
No, cut to commercial.
All I gotta say is,
Right
when
back.
you get older, the drugs are plenty. All I have to say.
I thought,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I do. I have plenty of stuff at home.
Why not? I'm sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat. I'm not as old as you, but I have
Yeah,
other things.
you have things too. Yes,
Yeah,
you
that
do
I
have some
to take
stuff.
pills
I have a
for.
lot of NyQuil just in case.
Hey, NyQuil's good too.
NyQuil is awesome.
Yes,
I do
NyQuil's
put
good.
sugar in it.
Hide some Twinkies.
Brown sugar.
Hide just some biscuits.
Guys, I've never had a Twinkie before.
Are you serious?
Well, I got 3 out my car trap.
In the car.
Let's split them.
I've never had one before.
What?
Ever. My mom always kept sugar away from us kids. So I actually have a candy bucket list or dessert bucket list of things I haven't eaten yet. Like I've never had a Milky Way.
You're weird.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Are you a terrorist?
Yeah, exactly. You're like next.
No.
That's crazy talk.
It's a Filipino thing, I guess. You're not supposed to eat too much sugar because we all have diabetes. That's the reasoning.
That's black people too.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm the worst.
Oh, that's
of
what you
both
are. That's what
halves.
you are both. You are both. That's right.
So she's like, no candy for you.
Oh
no sugar for you.
You go on, Mom. So now, homegirl's mad. Laura's like, excuse me, Lucy. What did you know? Lucy's like, I didn't know nothing. I didn't think it was gonna hurt anybody. It just hurt some farm companies. Like, she was totally like playing it off like, well, that was mostly Ian's deal. I was just like gonna help out. And then of course Santiani and Detective Harris. She's your sister. So Detective Harris is back being a meanie again.
Here is.
Meanie pants.
But Santiani, see, this isn't. Excuse me.
What's happening?
I don't know what's going on. So here's the thing. You earlier in the season said, or I think it was you, maybe it was me or you, one of us, we said that we
of us.
I think
figured
it was me.
it could have been you. That said that Santiani and Laura are going to end up having to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
And this episode really led towards that direction.
said it.
Yeah, I
It
think
probably,
we
probably
did.
wasn't me.
Yeah, I think it was us too.
I think it was you too.
Yeah, and they were going to be friends, and and she stood up to that Travis like, hey, shut up. You're going to work together. Not you, Laura. It'll be Jake instead.
Yeah.
We're going to work together. Because we're both capable of doing this. And so, of
So
course,
over it.
they hurt that nice car. We were talking to Manny Diaz.
This is what I'm talking about. I mean, I know cops can get away with anything, but like, this is pretty messed up.
That's
they're
like
sitting there
just a
"Ugh."
douche move.
Yeah, he just sit there and
Yeah.
he like, well, he took like some sort of like, I don't know if it was
Crowbar
a wrench.
thing.
Yeah, it was a crowbar.
Yeah.
And just like took off the paint off the
Ugh,
front, and
what's-
then the light. Oh, it was the worst sound. of the
noise.
worst.
Oh, no, I hate that noise.
Oh,
I hate
so-
that noise.
It's like, ugh.
But it worked because he talks about this. But we thought it was somebody else. But he talks about a hot girlfriend.
So
Yeah,
this was wrong number 2.
Yes.
Was the fact that I thought when he said, "Oh, and his hot girlfriend," they didn't specify what she looked like. So I thought they were gonna mistake. I thought Ian was cheating on her with a with a code hot girlfriend, and that Lucy actually didn't know what was happening, and she was gonna get blamed for it. And then she'll be like, "What? What are you talking
That's reasonable.
about?"
I think I
Yeah,
probably thought that
that's
too.
reasonable.
Actually, now that you say, yeah.
And then of course I was very wrong because she actually knew exactly what was going on. She just wanted to hide it, but she had a plan.
Yeah.
She did have a plan.
And,
Sneaky little
yeah.
son of a bee.
And of course, Laura's dad shows up. The disbarred lawyer.
Dad, you're disbarred. Like, what are you doing?
But he got it
James
back.
was cracking up so
I couldn't
hard
stop
during
laughing.
the scene. I thought he could not. I don't think I heard him breathe.
Oh, that scene was
The whole time he was
so
laughing.
hilarious. She
Yeah.
was just going off. I'm like, hey, first you were disbarred, and you do. I'm just going back and forth. And like, homegirl's 26.
Oh.
She's 26 years old.
She's not a child,
Not
yeah.
a
The best
child.
part was Hal, and he was like,
Oh, yeah.
Lucy's lawyer's here. And I was
Yeah.
like, Hal can speak.
I know. Hal spoke. He
I
totally
was
spoke
like, "Good for
tonight.
you." And then he came in and brought her in, and then Hal, and then she's like, "You can go, Hal," and he's like,
Yeah.
I don't know that I have ever seen.
Well, he's been on a couple times.
He's
has?
in the background.
He's in the
usually.
background.
Okay.
He always wears a tie, glasses, kind of
Yeah.
curly hair on
Okay.
the top. He's always in a suit, and he's always just walking around
Yeah.
doing
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
And they've referred to him a couple times, but like he doesn't say anything. He doesn't
Yeah,
say
he just
Yeah.
kind of looks and then like
Yes.
does this and then starts to type.
So we learned that
He sits behind Max.
Yeah, he's my Max. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! Yeah, now you say that. Yes.
He's just behind me. So then Jimmy Chun is our big bad guy.
Lord of mercy.
Chinese
I'm
and
telling
Chinese, and apparently Ian had done him wrong, and that was not good.
What's up
So
with Asian mafias and doing them wrong?
I know Asian mafia
Stop it.
in Chinatown, and which New York is a good
Did it actually
Chinatown.
look like it?
It did.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Yeah, every
because it was
Chinatown looks
famous.
different, and that Chinatown looks like the New York Chinatown.
Okay, I was
It
just
does.
checking. I was
Much
like,
more denser, lots of stuff. Just everything's built up. San Francisco Chinatown is very different.
It's
It's
so
all
different.
different.
It looks like it's not even part of the city. You're
Right.
like, where am I?
Right,
San
exactly.
Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
different. It's very different. Let's see. Oh, so then Laura and Santiani go in and talk to Lucy, and I love the lines. Because sisters can smack sisters. And she was like, oh, well, you can't really do that right now. And because she had stashed the drug money,
Oh my god.
$50K
At Dad's
couch.
and I was sitting there going, oh, I loved how Debra Messing just let her have it. It
I
was
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
It was
know.
awesome. The one guy.
person that
Yeah.
has your back.
You
screwed him.
You screwed him.
I love
And-
it because he's still stuck by them though, or
Yeah.
stuck by Lucy.
But here's the part that got me. I was like, homegirl, and I remember this to me. You're going to jail. No, I'm not. She was like, no, bitch.
Oh
I'm
my
not going to
God.
jail.
No, literally, James and I were like, what? And then literally she goes, you didn't read my Miranda
And she
rights.
didn't.
And both James and I were just like, no!
Ah!
She, like, rolled back.
I know.
And,
And she didn't. She goes,
Which-
well, we were fighting as sisters. And
And then she was just like, oh, Laura.
I always forget because I always think in crime shows that it's cheesy when they say that, right?
they have
But
to say
it's,
it.
they have to say it. You
to say it.
they have to release you because they didn't read you your rights.
Man, that would be a sucky mistake if
I
you were
know.
a cop.
That's why she was
Holy
so
crap!
crappy
And
after.
Lucy sashayed her ass.
Yes,
I
she
was
did.
so upset.
I mean, she
And
strutted her
did you see
ass
that
to
little wave?
the
She was just like,
bye-bye.
Yes.
I was like, did she just buy Felicia?
She did. She did.
Get the float out of here.
Yes, it was so good.
It was
Get
good.
outta
It was
here.
good. But look at her. When she strutted her ass to that elevator. It was
Oh,
like,
she
bye.
knew. She
Bye.
knew.
Debbie Ryan.
So Laura and Santiana are having drinks. First they're separate, they come together. Great banter back and forth.
Yeah.
My bosses are this, and it was kind of funny. And we see them really growing closer together, and they decide, how can we do this?
But so this is where I started to get thoughts of for later at the end of the episode, which I'm not going to go too far into.
Yeah.
Was I was like, they're showing a lot of Santini in this
Yeah,
episode,
they did. Yeah,
and
they
they're
did.
making her look like a human.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
There was
What's
an
gonna
awful
But
lot.
I still didn't. I wasn't even. I didn't.
And I was just like,
yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
And
I just thought they'd become really friends. That's what I thought.
I was like, there has to be something
didn't-
underneath all this.
I'm
love
gullible.
It was
I'm
all
gullible.
going too well.
I'm
Yeah.
gullible.
For the
I was
friendship.
I was
gullible.
like, if it's too good to be true, it might not be a thing.
Right whenever she adds the number later on too, and they say, well, I guess this means we're officially friends.
As soon as
It's
I
like,
came up,
okay.
I was like, someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even think that I'm
Or
innocent.
get hurt. Get hurt, at
Innocent.
least. I didn't think she was gonna completely die. I thought she was gonna get hurt.
I'm
It's
innocent.
gonna be okay, James Lott Jr.
It's not.
I'll be okay.
It's not. And so Jimmy Chance, they get the sister in to actually go on with the plan,
Yeah.
set it all up. This Alexandria Mueller person who's going to pay $5 million for all these fake drugs that are coming in. They set the sting up, and Santini says to her, no calling until the drugs are in hand, of course. And I thought it was going to happen then to Laura, but that didn't work out. But turns out the maintenance guy comes in. He's not a maintenance guy at all.
Before we continue, so the cops can just walk into an airport.
They're flashing badges, man.
Yeah. Okay. I was just
Yeah.
curious. I don't know if anybody.
I would
knows.
also think
Well,
if you said like we're gonna capture this guy, they would work with you to some extent.
Well, number
Okay,
one,
I was just confused.
most airports work for the city.
Okay.
My mother used to work at LAX for 100 years, and so
Oh,
they're
wow.
city employees.
Really?
Okay.
So
Okay.
even though LAPD and Airport Police, which my mother worked for, they're separate.
Okay.
But LAPD has jurisdiction. It's part of the city.
That's why they're.
What about the people?
the TSA?
The TSA.
They're something separate. They're part of the
They're
airport.
something- okay.
They're just part of the airport.
part of the
okay,
airport.
okay, okay.
I got you.
That's
That's
very
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something I do because my mother and my stepdad both were airport police.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My mom was a dispatcher for airport
Oh,
police.
Really?
that's cool.
Operator 119.
Oh,
all the time.
that's
So I used to always call in the line, tape line, and go, this is 119 and a half. Looks like
that's
just like
so
her.
cute.
It's my color.
God.
I know. It's just crazy.
I just was very confused. They were just like, they were just sitting there just flashing badges, and I was like, can they just do that? You're
He's
right.
he's in love with that
You're
story.
good?
So
He's in love with that story. Me and my Benita.
119 and a half. I love
'cause
Benita.
I know
That's
Benita's a
adorable.
bomb.
You
And
should have a podcast about that, and you and your mom should do it.
I know she won't do any
119 and a half.
podcast with me. I said we're comedy gold.
Mom.
Kevin Undergaro greenlighted a show for us. He was like, "You two should do a show together."
Also,
just
Mom,
sitting
can
talking
I
to
have
her.
a squatty potty? Just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay,
on
so
camera.
you'll be getting one. Don't worry, you'll be
Thanks,
getting one.
Mom.
Seriously, you'll probably be getting one
Please,
because she
Mom,
loves
I
you.
need
She'll
one.
go up. She'll get you one. Crazy.
It
Okay.
works.
I don't want to.
It does work. So she gets in the car. They lose sight of her because
Yeah.
she's
That
in
was
the car.
crazy.
Take the
I was
phone
like,
away,
oh, Lord have mercy.
everything.
That's scary.
And it's
Yeah.
scary. And they finally realize Detective Harris sees it first that walking out the tarmac. Some weird guy walking out the tarmac with a car.
What did anybody notice?
Right.
Giant symbol of like,
Right.
why is there a maintenance guy walking with a cart with tarp on top of it across
Yeah.
the tarp?
And that was near Southwest Terminal because I saw the 20, 60,
Mm-hmm.
30. Those the cones of the Southwest they have on the side.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's my Southwest. I need
But
that
it was
airline.
weird. I
just-
was like, how did nobody notice that?
Yeah.
It was so
There's no
weird.
guy on the tower that just sees a guy walking
he's
and they're
there
like,
just-
what is that? Let him go. I'm sure he means
Yes.
well.
He's just
Right.
he's just watching Shark Tank episodes, probably.
Probably.
Probably. And then so Laura's hanging with Jimmy. The whole thing gets successful. They totally do everything. The police are heading that direction. Meanwhile, she plays it all
I don't
off. You see the
understand
drugs.
where they get all this money from to do these.
Yeah, I know
fake
it's transfer.
transactions. I'm
I was like,
$5 million.
There's, there probably is a fund somewhere.
No, there has to
There
be
has to
something
be.
that they only use just for these kind of situations.
But
Because
good
obviously
Lord.
for undercover stuff, if they're like, oh, I need you know, $2,000, here you go, but you have to bring that money back, or I guess you have to pay for it. I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know the reasons and the things.
Let's get H&R Block. They'll explain it. We'll tweet them.
That's,
Speaking of.
yeah, I don't remind me on that one. I call my tax guy.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I haven't done my taxes
I
yet.
call my tax guy. I'm like, oh, thanks.
taxes.
Thanks, Cam. So
Back to you.
Back to you, Cam. So the guy is about to drive her out, and they come in. They bust him. Basically.
Oh, that was crazy. I didn't think they were gonna find her. That
Yeah, me
quickly.
either,
I
that
thought it was
quickly.
gonna end
Yeah,
there. And
me
I was
too.
Like, what?
Yeah.
But they got him, but he's like, "You're dead." Okay, Laura, you're dead. She's like, "Bye, nice seeing you." He's like, "No, bitch, you're dead."
And I
Yeah.
was like,
You're dead.
Laura, this is really bad.
I
Someone's
know.
gonna get hurt at the end of this episode.
And then we
freak
come
out.
to it basically. We come to the part that shocked the crap out of me.
Well, wait a minute. We had Lucy wanted to stay
Yes.
and hang out some more and see her nephews,
Yes.
who she didn't even know the age of.
Yeah,
And
the
they
5
pinky
to
swear.
6.
And
No,
they
they're 8.
pinky sweared again, and Dad was just like, I don't know why I taught you guys that. And
It was a press conference, and Santiago's like, "You have to be there."
and she was like, okay, I guess. And I love how they were
drinking
taking
games.
shots every single time she was doing one of these numbers because she was rolling her eyes every time
Yeah.
Santini was just talking about things. And then all of a sudden we see a bullet go through a window, and in my
Right.
brain I was like, okay, it's got to be Laura Santini. It can't be anybody else.
And she just said, I thought it was Laura. I thought from the way the previews, I thought it was going to be, and you guys in here trying to say something, we thought it was going to be Laura be shot.
I thought I wanted it to be Laura, but because
Oh,
Laura,
what?
I mean, not like once.
Holy
I don't
crap.
want her to die. It's just that Laura's never really been like hurt.
Hurt.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
emotionally, but yeah,
So,
yeah.
'cause, okay, I already told this to James. I haven't told this to Cam yet or you guys yet, but this was my plan.
Her
Laura was
plan.
gonna get hurt. She had to go to the hospital. Then Jake would have came in and would have been like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so worried about
Hope
you."
she
And she's
didn't
like,
act-
"Oh, I'm not with Tony
She's
anymore."
hurt. Don't grab her hand that
Oh,
aggressively.
and then and then she's gonna be like, "Where's Tony? Oh, Tony's not here. Why? Oh, because we broke up. Oh my God!" And then
Because he's
she's
cooking
crazy.
shit.
But yeah, that's how I thought
Insensitive.
I thought that's how the whole discussion was gonna go down. Was her explaining to Tony and then Jake being like, "You can't be on the force anymore." Blah blah blah. And it was gonna be something crazy dramatic, and I was like, "That was too much."
And none of that
That was
happened.
the whole, none of
None of
None
that.
none
of
of that went down.
Yeah.
Except for Tony's cooking thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Still,
I'm
He's definitely
sure.
doing
Vegas,
that.
having a
In
good
Vegas.
time.
He's taking in
Probably
Vegas.
with a new girl. But
Several.
But no, but then my
Hashtag
second
Tony.
thought was, oh, Laura didn't really move that much. So if they were aiming for the center, because they probably thought she was going to be at the podium at that point, or maybe she was at the podium at that point, they probably missed. They probably went too far or something, and it hit Santini. And I was like, oh, this is how she's going to get hurt, not die.
Santini's dead.
And that was it. Sorry.
Santiani.
And the
Dead.
long story
Did you
short.
see
Dead.
Debra Messing's tweet tonight?
No, I
They
missed
show a
it.
picture with her and Santini, and then I forget who else is in it, but
I'll look it up.
Santini's just like,
Oh, it's so. Oh.
yeah.
I am shocked. So Kelly Thorne obviously is not on the show anymore. I'm shocked
crazy.
I'm shocked they killed her, and I
But
know.
it's okay, 'cause
I am too, because network TV doesn't kill people off
Not all
very
like
often.
that.
But James knows my prediction. We can save that for later.
Well, let's do it now. Get
okay.
predictions.
All right, hit it.
Light show.
AfterBuzz TV.
Predictions.
I know.
The lights are
Epilepsy.
strobing a little much.
About epilepsy.
I liked it.
No, I liked it. I
Great.
loved
Look
it.
at all the colors.
Look at that.
Oh, am I going first?
Yes.
Yes, you brought it up. Like, go on, girl.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Yeah, we're going.
I was enjoying the light show. I think Jake's gonna be the new captain. That's why
They
killed her
agree.
off.
They agree on here kind of too. They're like,
Yep.
yeah,
I was like, oh, she's
I
dead.
100%
Jake's gonna
agree.
Be the new captain.
100% agree.
yeah.
Why else would they kill her off to make Jake the new captain? He was technically the one there that was first.
They should have.
And I knew even at the beginning of the
I don't think they should have
season,
killed her. I liked her.
I don't think they should have killed her either. But then also, this was the first episode in a while where she had disagreements with Laura, like actual disagreements with Laura.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I feel like now Jake is gonna still date his lady,
Yeah.
and
Now be captain,
and Laura's gonna have that tension, and now
Yeah.
he's gonna be in that position. But I had a thought at the beginning of the season that Jake would somehow get that seat back.
I was hoping it was gonna happen next season, not like
Yeah.
this. I thought maybe
Yeah, I
Santini was
certainly
gonna get,
didn't think it would happen
I was
this way.
thinking that Santini was gonna get hurt or something would have happened, not her death, and then Jake would have to step in for a little bit.
Right.
And then eventually she was gonna see, oh, okay, you are a really good captain, and then just decide to go to a different precinct.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, someone say maybe Laura become captain.
Ooh, I would like that, but I would hate it because I want
She
her
wouldn't
to
be solving
on,
the mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's funny because in Castle she's captain, but she still solves mysteries.
Oh, she does still.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Oh.
So I was like, But I don't know. But I guess
There
it
it is.
depends. Every captain's different because Jake was still on stuff too sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
I mean,
true.
I don't know. I don't know.
Next
brain's
week is going to be a doozy, though, right?
What?
Next week is going to be a doozy.
It is.
Yes, and so
This episode was a doozy.
I'm gonna bring some champagne. We're gonna so you guys,
Oh,
so you guys are here to
yay.
chat. You'll be with us next week because we got our last show for the season.
Oh my god.
And so the three of us will not be together on camera like this.
No.
Other cameras, no, not like this. And so yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So I mean, you guys want to make sure you join, tell your people, come with us, and join us next week. So we say goodbye to Dr. Laura. That's a wrong person. That's somebody else.
Well, we'll take it.
Dr. Laura, sure, take
Maybe
that too.
Dr. Laura will be here.
Dr. Laura, join in. We can't join in.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Give us a
Dr. Laura.
ring.
Anybody named Laura, tune into the episode.
Yes, you are invited. Anybody who
invited.
likes mysteries,
You're invited.
join us.
Join us. You're invited. Any
Yeah.
AfterBuzz people who like AfterBuzz, you're invited.
Invited.
Boom.
Come on in.
Yes.
Hit it.
We're gonna miss Callie too. She was good. So that's what we're saying in there.
Yeah, I know.
We
Yeah.
thought you were amazing.
Yes.
First episode, I was like, this, this character, not the actress,
Right.
but
Oh, right, you're right.
the character is gonna be like a pain in my rump. But I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
really liked her.
Yeah, after
No,
a
I
while.
thought she was great. I just
good.
there were just times where I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
myself, I was like,
But that's the
"You're
point.
awesome."
You know she right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that was another Mysteries of Laura, and I mean, Alexis, tell them where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me all over the interwebs as atorres890. Follow my my vlog channel on youtube.com/atorres890. I'm doing a new segment on there. It's called Hump Day Lunch Hour with me, and I talk about random topics. Today we had one and we talked about musicals, and it was great.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, go ahead, check that out. I would really appreciate it.
I like that. You can follow me at The Only Camshaft on Twitter and Instagram, and here at AfterBuzz TV at AfterBuzz TV. Follow us. Subscribe to any podcast at AfterBuzz TV, especially this one. Comment, rate us 5 stars. Let us know what you think. James Lott Jr.
You can find me at Black Hope LA on Twitter, James Lott Jr. everywhere else. This Friday, I have a business mentoring coach coming on to my radio show on adrenalineradio.com. It's called the SOS Show, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then this Sunday, it's my last Edition Days. Those of you guys who do know this, I started out my AfterBuzz career with them, and it's actually my last one for the episode. It's really sad. So,
That would be a sad
thank you
one.
very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.